If you were out near Stanley Park this morning, you may have noticed a lot of activity on the water. There was no actual spill and certainly no environmental disaster, thankfully, but response crews were out in full force preparing for one just in case. Our Tina Lovegreen went along.
It was an exercise in preparation. Crews tasked with cleaning up oil spills in our local waters were out in Vancouver Habour this morning, setting up booms and planning for the worst.
And so next time, if there is a spill, there's a lot less decision making. There's a lot less processing involved.
It's only been 15 months since 2,700 liters of bunker fuel spilled from the cargo ship Maranatha. It was highly toxic and thick, and it formed globs that washed up on nearby beaches. The response time was criticized, with some calling it disappointing and embarrassing. The company says that spill didn't call for booms near the shoreline because it was small. But if a bigger one happens in the future, today's work will help.
Having this information ahead of time allows us to have a quick, rapid response. These strategies we're developing are really useful for that first 72 hours. It gives you a snapshot of what your sensitivities are in the area, what kind of equipment you need to protect them, how many people you need, any areas that we've suggested to stage equipment. So a lot of your pre-planning is done in a quick 2-page format.
Part of today's drill involves identifying which areas need to be protected first.
The idea behind it is that we are identifying coastal sensitivities ahead of a spill, and then we're developing protection strategies for those areas. So a sensitivity could be an environmental sensitivity or it could be a cultural sensitivity. And today we're focusing on cultural sensitivities at Stanley Park that have been identified by the local First Nations.
So far, they've drawn up plans for 380 sites along BC's coasts. Today, they tackled a handful more, and English Bay is still on the to-do list. Tina Lovegreen, CBC News, Vancouver.